Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
Just another
Mashup.
Monday.
That's right, it is Mashup Monday. And on this day I like to go on YouTube and try to find some of the best mashups that are out there and present them to you guys. Now there's a positive and a negative to the fall and winter coming up. The negative is that it acts up on my neuropathy, and that's a major negative. But the positive is that I get to pull out my hoodies. So that's always a good thing because I don't have to turn on my heat all the way, and I can wear something that keeps me nice and warm. Now, the first song that I am going to play is a mashup of the Smiths and the Beastie Boys. And I love the Beastie Boys, and I think I loved them from the very beginning. But the Smiths is a different subject. I lived in the UK in the early 80s, and that's when I got my introduction to the Smiths. And that was in like November of 1983 when they first appeared on Top of the Pops. And this is what I saw. And after that, I'm sitting there going like,
What's all this shit?
because I just didn't get it. And then it wasn't until I didn't really like the Smiths or Morrissey throughout the 80s up until the late 80s, like after I graduated from high school and I lived alone and things like that. And then I started getting the melancholy, the everything else that the Smiths kind of represented. And, you know, I started to appreciate them more, especially when you get the opening to, you know, Charmed with Alyssa Milano and you get to hear the Smiths. So that was always, you know, helpful. So, the song that I'm going to do is the Beastie Boys Alive versus the Smiths, I believe it is How Soon Is Now, which How Soon Is Now didn't come out until 1985, and I'd already been in the United States, and it wasn't like a big deal like as it would have been had I been in the UK. So, I listened to the very beginning of this, and thankfully this guy did it like 16 years ago, and then 4 years later he decided to fix his mistakes, and I love it when people do that. I've done that with a couple of my videos where I've gone back and you know fixed them. It's a very big task to do, especially if you don't save your old stuff, which I don't because my computer doesn't have the capabilities to do so, and I tried to use an external, you know, memory thing, and I never could fix it, how to format and do all that other kind of stuff. So, you know, this work isn't easy, and it's not for the light-of-hearted. You gotta have a thick skin, because some of you out there just really want to say something, and you really want to be negative. And there are a lot of times when I read stuff, and I was like, you know what, you could have just not said anything, you know?
No shit, Jet. No shit.
But that's the internet. That's the way things go nowadays. People want to be heard no matter, you know, what the subject is. They want to be heard. So, if you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week, or I am trying to. So, without any further ado, here are the Beastie Boys versus the Smiths, and this is How Soon Is Now versus Alive.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I have never been more ready in my entire life to do this right now. It's all been leading up to this moment. All right now, right here.
So that was the Beastie Boys versus the Smiths, and I liked that thoroughly. I thoroughly got into that, and it was well mixed. And you know, having the original video of the Beastie Boys there as well helped. You know, the Beastie Boys did a lot of sampling earlier on, and so when you start to mix with them, it just works. It really, really does. And you know, I often thought up until maybe recently, because of YouTube and people doing music reactions, that I used to think that the Beastie Boys were underrated, and I'm glad that they've gotten the attention. I'm glad that, you know, certain songs are always in movies now, whether it be Star Trek or, you know, anything like that. I think they use it in Star Trek Intergalactic. Was it Intergalactic that they use in Star Trek, the reboots 1 and 3. Even though it was very, very cool to see, it's just they have a lot more songs that are really, really awesome, other than those really, really popular ones like Intergalactic, and I can't remember the other one. But yeah, the Beastie Boys are just great. They're really, really underrated in my opinion. So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share,